on Emma Roberts saying Madam Webb flopped because of internet culture and memes.
Give me a break. That's a bunch of malarkey.
No. Like, this is the sort of quote you hear from an actress and you think, did you even watch the movie? Like, this feels so much like someone signed on to a movie and they never actually saw it. They did their job, and her role in that film is fairly limited. She's just at like some baby showers, stuff like that. And she didn't have to do the press tour, and then there's all these bad buzz surrounding it. She has a new movie coming out, and somebody goes, hey, what's your reaction to Madam Webb flopping? And she might not have ever even seen the movie. Like, I don't like the idea that the only thing holding that movie back was the internet meme culture is ridiculous.
You serious?
Primarily because the reason that internet culture and memes popped up out of the movie is because it was bad. Like, it's like you got the order here entirely wrong. If you'd made a good movie, then the memes and internet culture wouldn't have run and done all that stuff. But you didn't. You made a movie that was incoherent, that had a bunch of laughably bad stuff in it. It was very goofy. Therefore, there was a bunch of internet culture stuff that can be pounced on and can be memed. And there's not a defense of the film. There's not there's people that are like, oh, it was so bad it was good. Fair enough. There are people that I thought it was stupid, but it was fun. Fair enough. But there's no one defending this movie as like great cinema. This is a great comic book movie. No one's doing that because it is absolutely not that. So it's the sort of statement that you have to keep in mind. She's promoting a new movie. She's doing press junkets. You literally do hours and hours of interviews in a row, and then running on no sleep. You fly to another state and you do more interviews, and then you do a red carpet. And so you're just doing this. And so a lot of times these actors, they say things that they haven't put a lot of thought into it. You think she's an actress. She doesn't want to throw her own movie under the bus. She doesn't want to throw her co-stars, the director, the writer. She doesn't want to throw the studio under the bus. And so she's trying to say something that's kind of a nebulous villain. Yeah, the internet had too much fun with it and that hurt the film. It's a bad answer. And it's not the movie where she needed to do that. Everyone is okay with the fact, like, that didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. If you watched the press tour for the film, Dakota Johnson wanted to talk about anything besides that movie. Clearly, she knew she made a bad movie, but she was the face of it. She had to promote it. And she's like, it is what it is. And, Sydney Sweeney went on Saturday Night Live like a month after the movie came out and just totally threw it under the bus.
You might have seen me in Anyone But You or Euphoria. You definitely did not see me in Madam Webb.
Like, everyone else has already done that. Emma, it's okay. You don't need to play the PR game for that movie. Just join in on the fun. Join in on dunking on the movie. Join the internet culture. Make your own memes out of it, because the other co-stars already did that. And there's just pretty well known that the movie that was released is not the movie that the director, the writers, the actresses signed on to make. That it was supposed to be like the Terminator in the Spider-Man universe, where Madam Webb is trying to save pregnant Emma Roberts' character, who's pregnant with Peter Parker. This is the Terminator, except in the world of Spider-Man. And then it just kind of morphed into this whole other thing, that it's the origin story for the person on the phone for the side characters to Spider-Man. It was just stupid. It was a bad idea with product placement, terrible ideas, just a really bad movie that they didn't want to make that movie. That's what it morphed into. And that's just what happens with movies sometimes, in particular with these big IPs where there's a bunch of executives changing hands and then movies turn into something completely different. And for whatever reason, Emma Roberts, instead of doing what everyone else did and went, yeah, that's not the movie I signed on. I was supposed to be Sarah Connor, pregnant with Peter Parker, on the run from evil bad guy, whatever. And instead, I'm the lady that's just at the baby shower where we can't say the name Peter. They cast Emma Roberts, and that's what she does in the movie. So she should be mad that they wasted her time, and instead she's like blaming internet culture. Like, no.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Internet culture and meme culture emerged surrounding this movie because it's bad. And there's not a fun version of that. When internet culture and meme culture pounced on Barbie and Oppenheimer, it made the movies big hits because the movies delivered what the audiences wanted. They were good movies for their target audiences. When it pounced on your movie, it was bad because your movie was bad. Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month. For $2 per month, $20 per year, you can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams. For $5 per month, you get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.